We grew up learning different names for the same sky, different prayers before we closed our eyes. You wore your colors, I wore mine with pride. Neither of us ever stopped to ask why. Every stone between us carried someone else's pain. Stories handed down like rusted chains. We built our walls so carefully, brick by brick, until we forgot who started it. Then one morning the river rose too wide for either side. Alone the water didn't care who was right. It only asked if we'd survive. So we built a bridge with shaking hands, hammering hope into the land. Board by board we crossed the lines that fear had drawn for all this time. Funny how the strongest thing we've ever made wasn't another weapon, wasn't another grave. It was a bridge built by enemies who got tired of watching both sides bleed. You passed me nails, I passed you rope. Neither of us spoke at first, but silence slowly lost its weight. When we started carrying the work, I learned your children laugh like mine. You learned my mother cried the same. It's hard to hate someone forever once you know their name. The river kept on moving, as if it always knew that every wall will someday fall if enough hearts choose. So we built a bridge with weathered hands across the scars we'd never planned. Every step became a quiet prayer that someone else would meet us there. No one won, no one lost. Peace was worth the cost. Sometimes love begins the moment someone puts the first stone down. Maybe history will remember the battles that we fought, but I hope somebody writes about the bridge that hatred couldn't stop. Because courage isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks like reaching out to the hand you were taught to fear and finding your own reflection there. Now children run where soldiers stood, laughing louder than we ever could. They'll never know how close we came to burning everything away. If they ask who built this bridge someday, don't tell them who was wrong or right. Just tell them two enemies chose tomorrow over one more fight. The river still remembers, but now it carries both our reflections. The ground still wears the scars of yesterday's fire. Broken helmets sleeping underneath the wild briars. Everyone said nothing beautiful could grow again, so I brought a handful of forgotten seeds instead. Every morning I return before the sun can rise, digging through the silence where the echoes never die. The earth remembers everything beneath my hands, but even wounded soil still wants another chance. Hope doesn't shout, it barely makes a sound. Sometimes it looks like one small flower breaking through the ground. I'm planting roses on a battlefield where every scar refuses not to heal. One little bloom against the weight of history, still reaching for the light. Maybe I can't change what happened here or erase a single fallen year, but if something beautiful can learn to live again, then maybe so can we. A child walked by and asked me what this place had been. I looked across the colors dancing in the wind. I could have told the story of the smoke and fear. Instead I said it's where the flowers learn to persevere. The rain still finds the names carved into shattered stone, but now the bees hum softly where the silence used to roam. Every blossom carries proof that time can gently mend, not by forgetting yesterday, but choosing life again. Petal after petal, season after season, healing isn't sudden, it's 1,000 quiet reasons. I'm planting roses on a battlefield, turning broken ground into something real. Every bloom a promise whispered to the sky. Love outlives the fight. Oh, God didn't ask the earth to hide its scars. It simply grows exactly where they are, and somehow that's enough to call this place alive. Maybe peace isn't written by the powerful. Maybe it begins with ordinary hands, holding seeds instead of stones, choosing mercy over vengeance. Long after every headline fades away, the flowers will remember that someone believed beauty still belonged here. So I'll keep planting roses on this battlefield, even when the seasons test my will, because hope was never meant to be convenient, it was meant to survive. If one more heart believes because they stopped to see a single flower growing where there used to be defeat, then every seed I ever planted found its way home. The war became a memory, the garden became the future, and spring won quietly. They say the mountain wakes before the morning light, breathing through the valleys while the stars say their goodbye. No one climbs to conquer it, no one climbs for gold. They only come to hear the names the sunrise softly holds. I walked with empty pockets, carrying a restless soul, looking for the pieces time forgot to leave me whole. The sky was turning amber as the darkness slipped away. Then the mountain spoke a name I hadn't heard in years. The wind stood still, the world slowed down, like every echo knew why I had come. There's a mountain that whispers names at sunrise, like they're written in the colors of the sky. Some belong to lovers, some belong to dreams, some belong to versions of ourselves we had to leave behind. Every morning the light remembers what the night could never hide, and somewhere in the silence it softly calls mine. An old man smiled and said, don't ask whose voice you'll hear. The mountain never tells you what you want, only what is real. So I closed my eyes and listened as the morning filled the air. Not with answers I expected, but with truths I'd never dared. It called a friend I never thanked, the father I still miss, the child I used to be before the weight of all of this. Maybe names are more than sounds, maybe they're fears we keep hidden underneath our hearts, waiting to be seen. There's a mountain that whispers names at sunrise, carving hope into the morning light. Every echo finds a place where broken things can rest, and every step back down the trail feels a little less alone. If one day my voice becomes the wind and someone climbs these ancient stones, I hope the mountain speaks my name, not for the life that I achieved, but for the love I gave away, the hearts I helped to heal, the moments that made someone else believe they weren't alone. There's a mountain that whispers names at sunrise until the whole horizon starts to sing, and I finally understand we're never truly gone as long as someone speaks our name, as long as love remembers. So when the morning finds me standing in that golden light, I'll answer with a quiet heart, I'm still here. The sun rose, the mountain whispered, and for the first time I recognized my own name. They say I was born for the open sky, with lightning in my wings and the sun in my eyes. But no one saw the storm that came before the dawn, or how a broken wing can teach a bird to stay withdrawn. Everyone keeps pointing to the mountain in the west, saying that's where you belong, just sleep and do the rest. But they don't hear the silence every time I reach the edge. Some scars don't leave your feathers, they settle in your chest. They call it fear, I call it remembering. The sky is beautiful, but so is surviving. I'm the falcon that refuses to fly, watching clouds drift slowly by. Not because I forgot the wind, but because I still remember falling. Maybe one day I'll rise again, when my heart believes my wings. Until then, I'll learn that healing doesn't have to happen all at once. The forest never judged me for staying on the ground. The rivers kept on singing every time I came around. Only people asked why I wasn't who they dreamed I'd be, as if every broken creature owes the world recovery. Then an old bird landed softly on the branch beside my own. He didn't speak of courage or the places he had flown. He simply stayed there with me while the evening turned to gold. Sometimes love looks like someone choosing not to leave you alone. Maybe strength isn't measured by the height. Maybe hope begins the moment you stop hiding. I'm the falcon that refuses to fly, still learning not to apologize. The sky will wait another day, it has always been patient. Maybe healing has its own wings, growing quietly underneath. And when I finally meet the wind, it'll feel like coming home. What if I was never broken? the tide doesn't chase the sea. So maybe I don't have to become tomorrow who they expected me to be. I'm the falcon that refused to fly until the fear became the sky behind me. I didn't rise because they told me to. I rose because my heart was ready. And when the valley looked so small below, I smiled into the morning light. Not because I never fell, but because I learned even broken wings can remember the wind. The sky was never asking me to be fearless, only to come back when I was ready. They all came back with pockets full of ordinary gold. I came back with empty hands and stories never told. They laughed and said the deepest dreams are only myths at sea. But I still hear your voice beneath the waves calling me. Every morning I descend where sunlight disappears, past forgotten shipwrecks drowning in 100 years. The ocean knows my heartbeat better than my name. Still I dive a little deeper every single day. Maybe hope is just a breath you refuse to let go, even when the water says turn around. I'm the pearl diver chasing one impossible treasure, holding on to faith beneath the weight of endless blue. Maybe I'll never find it, maybe that's the truth, but I'd rather spend my whole life searching than pretend I never knew. Somewhere in the dark, a light still belongs to you. The tide keeps all its secrets hidden in the deeper broken anchors, promises and memories all sleep. Sometimes I think I catch a shimmer through the drifting sand, but every time I reach for it, it slips right through my hands. They tell me every ocean eventually lets go, that every wave returns the things it cannot hold. Then why does every current pull me back again? Like something underneath still whispers, don't give in. If the sea remembers every soul that's ever fallen through, maybe it remembers you. I'm the pearl diver chasing one impossible treasure, trading years for moments no one else can even see. Every scar upon my hands is another map to hope, even if the pearl was never real. The search became a part of me. Maybe the treasure wasn't waiting on the ocean floor, maybe it was hidden in the person I became. Learning that love doesn't disappear just because it can't be held. Learning that some dreams survive simply because we keep swimming. I'm the pearl diver chasing one impossible treasure, no longer afraid of coming back without the prize. because I won, but because I never stopped believing. The sea closed above me, the pearls stayed hidden, but hope rose with every breath. I left the harbor long before the morning came, with nothing but your voice still echoing my name. The compass stopped believing somewhere out at sea. Now every wave keeps asking who I'm meant to be. The shoreline disappeared into a painted sky, like every version of my past had learned to say goodbye. The stars are all familiar, but they don't point me home. I'm learning how to trust the dark when I'm alone. Maybe every map was only borrowed time. Maybe getting lost is part of what we find. I'm a sailor navigating without a compass, following the moon instead of promises. Every tide pulls me somewhere I don't know, but somehow my heart keeps saying go. I don't need every answer in my hands, just enough hope to believe there's still dry land. If home is waiting somewhere past the blue, maybe it's already sailing toward me too. The ocean doesn't care how many times you failed. It only asked if you'll keep raising up your sail. I've named the lonely islands after those I've loved, so every time I pass, they still become enough. Some nights I swear I see your light beyond the rain, a lighthouse built from memories calling me again. Maybe you're not waiting on the other side. Maybe you're the reason I survived the tide. The wind can't tell tomorrow, it only fills the sails. Faith is choosing forward even when the story pales. I'm a sailor navigating without a compass, learning that the waves can still be trusted. Every storm writes another line in the story that I'm slowly calling mine. I don't need to know where this all ends, just enough courage to begin again. Some horizons only show their light after you've sailed through the longest night. If I lose every star above me, if the sea forgets my name, I'll keep rowing toward the sunrise, even if it never looks the same. Because the bravest journeys aren't the ones where every turn is planned. They're the ones where broken hearts still dare to cross the open span. I'm a sailor navigating without a compass, no longer afraid of being lost among the currents. The waves became my teacher, the wind became my guide, and maybe home was never just a place. Maybe it was growing through the ride. So I'll keep chasing morning until the sea and I collide with light. The compass never came back, but somewhere between the storms, I found my own north. through the endless blue, looking for a long-lost love. Every wave repeats the question, no one's left to answer now. Only echoes drift forever, where the silence learns somehow. How long can hope survive when no one's listening anymore? Still the tide keeps carrying a heart toward an empty shore. I'm the last whale singing across an empty ocean, sending every note I have into a sea that's frozen. If you're still out there somewhere, can you hear my soul tonight? Or am I just another echo disappearing with the tide? The stars still paint the surface like they did 1,000 years ago, but every constellation feels like somewhere I can't go. The currents know your name, they whisper it beneath my skin. I follow every memory, knowing I won't find you again. Still I sing into forever, even if no answer comes, because loving you was always worth the silence I become. I'm the last whale singing across an empty ocean, holding on to melodies the world has almost forgotten. Every lonely heartbeat travels farther than the waves, searching for a voice that time could never save. Maybe love was never meant to always be returned. Maybe some songs only exist so the universe remembers. If this is my final chorus, let it reach beyond the sea. Tell whoever's listening, you once belonged with me. I'm the last whale singing to a sky that doesn't speak, still believing somewhere another heart is calling me. And my voice becomes the water, when my breath becomes the breeze, I'll keep singing through the darkness until the ocean dreams of me. And if no one ever answers the sea, will remember my song. They taught me every move before I learned to dream, how to wear a steady face, how to never let them see. Every room grew silent whenever I arrived. Another crown, another headline, another borrowed life. Every victory felt heavier than the last. Standing on a mountain made of moments that had passed. They call me undefeated, they call me born to win, but nobody asked if I still wanted to begin. What if losing isn't weakness? What if freedom wears that name? Maybe every perfect ending Need someone to leave the game, so I laid my kingdom down, one move before the crown. Watch the clock keep counting as the world looks so confused. They'll never understand why I opened up my hands. Sometimes the bravest victory is choosing how to lose. I crossed the board, I saw myself 100 years ago. Eyes still full of fire, chasing everything I know. He needed one more miracle, I didn't need another prize. So I let tomorrow bloom behind somebody else's eyes. The crowd called it a blunder, the papers called it strange, but no one saw the prison hidden inside my name. You can spend your whole life winning, still never feel alive. Some doors only open when you stop trying to survive. So I laid my kingdom down, one move before the crown. Every piece I'd ever guarded finally breathed again. History may forget why I welcome my defeat, but I found the kind of peace no trophy ever gave me. Maybe I wasn't saving him, maybe I was saving me from becoming just another story written by somebody else's dreams. For once I wasn't playing to prove that I belonged. I played the only honest move. My heart had won it all along. So I laid my kingdom down and walked away somehow. No applause could ever measure everything I found. They'll remember who won the game, they'll forget why I smiled that day. But I know some endings are worth more than being great. The king fell, not because he had to, because I finally chose what mattered more than winning. They say there's a mountain where time stands still, a doorway hidden beyond the hills. No map remembers where it begins, only the wind knows how to get in. For years I wandered, chasing the light, looking for answers that stayed out of sight. Then I found you standing in the pouring rain, like you've been searching for me the same. Some doors don't open for everyone, some hearts don't trust the morning sun. Maybe fate was counting every year just to bring you here. You were the cave that opened once in 100 years, holding every hope I buried with my fears. I stepped inside and found a sky I thought I'd never see. Now even if the storm closes again, even if time forgets where we've been, I'll spend forever knowing you once opened for me. The walls were covered in forgotten names, people who almost found the way. I traced my fingers through the dust, wondering how many gave up. You showed me rivers beneath the earth, where broken echoes learned their worth. Every secret sleeping in the dark, to glow the moment you spoke my heart. Maybe miracles aren't loud at all. Maybe they whisper when kingdoms fall. Maybe love is simply finding light when no one else would try. You were the cave that opened once in 100 years, a hidden world untouched by all the noise out here. Every corner held a piece of me I thought was gone for good. If I never find the entrance again, if the mountain hides your name from the wind, I'll still believe some wonders only happen once. When morning came, the stone began to move. I reached for your hand, but time reached first. Some places aren't meant to be home, only remembered. Some love isn't measured by how long it stayed, but by how deeply it changed you. You were the cave that opened once in 100 years, the rarest kind of miracle ever found here. Now I carry your light like a lantern through the dark. Maybe I was never meant to stay. Maybe every wonder fades away, but somewhere underneath this life, a part of me is still with you. The mountain closed, the silence returned, but every 100 years, someone will hear our story echo through the storm. I built my little home inside a tree, older than the sky. Branches stretching past the clouds where airplanes drifted by. Down below the city glowed like stars upon the ground. Up here the world was finally quiet enough to hear my thoughts. Every morning sunlight painted gold across the leaves. The wind knew every secret that I never dared to speak. Birds would wake before the dawn and sing me into day, as if the forest understood the words I couldn't say. Maybe I climbed so high to leave the noise behind. Maybe I was only looking for a place to rest my mind. I live inside a tree taller than skyscrapers, where the clouds knock softly at my door. Out here no one asks me who I'm trying to be. The roots already know me. When the whole world feels too loud, I watch it from the canopy. Funny how the smallest heart can find a home inside something so enormous. The seasons write their stories in the rings beneath my feet. Every scar becomes a map of everyone we meet. Storms arrive without permission, shaking every limb. Still, the tree keeps reaching higher instead of giving in. Sometimes only finds me with the evening breeze, but the stars climb through the branches just to sit with me. They remind me every giant started from a seed, growing slowly toward a light that nobody could see. Maybe strength is quieter than we ever learned. Maybe standing through the weather is how hope is earned. conversations through the open leaves, learning that forever isn't measured by our height, but by the lies we shelter underneath. And if the city never notices we're gone, that's alright with me. Some hearts were always meant to bloom far above the streets, long before the buildings touch the sky. The trees already